Boys and girls, welcome to Friday. We are starting a new month next week, and with that, the countdown to being back in person and being back together is completely on. Now, today's workout is a 7-minute AMRAP. We have two movements. Your two movements we want you to work through is 14 sit-ups and then 14 ground to overhead. Some of you have a plate that's going to be really simple to be able to perform our plate ground to overhead. However, if you have a kettlebell, you can easily change or substitute that in for a kettlebell swing. If you want to do a more advanced movement, you can change it to a kettlebell snatch. The same goes for if you have your dumbbell. Maybe a dumbbell swing, maybe a dumbbell snatch, alternating arms each time. Now we're looking for this workout for you to complete somewhere around about 7 rounds, aka around a minute. We think that workload there should take you around about 45 to maybe 50 seconds to complete when fresh. So as you start to approach that 5 to 6 minute mark, try and hang on to that pace. Try and see if you can keep up and see if you can score a total of 7 rounds today. That would be a great score in today's workout. Your finisher, your accessory work, the bonus piece for today is some core work. Walt is going to follow along with you after this workout, after this video I should say. However, what we're looking for you to try and achieve is going to be 3 hollow rocks, 3 tuck-ups, 3 flutter kicks, and then we're going to work our way back up. So another 3 tuck-ups and then another 3 hollow rocks at the end. Now, there's some easy and simple ways in which we can substitute this. We can change the hollow rocks to being nice and tucked rather than being long. We can change the tuck-ups to sit-ups, and you can do an arm or an overhead variant of the flutter kicks to make it a little bit easier. Each of those stations should take you around about 20 seconds in total to complete, so you get a good 40 seconds or so rest between every single round. It's only 5 minutes. Try your best to try and complete it as prescribed as possible. Have fun, enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you on Monday for the new month.
Hello everybody, Friday again. Hope we're all good and ready to go with our follow along workout. We're going to kick straight in with our warm up. Warm up today, we're going to do 3 sets, nice and steady, of 10 good mornings, 10 of our shoulder rotations, and then 30 seconds in a hollow hold. Okay, we're going to look to just move through these movements. I'm going to be using a band and a pipe today. Obviously, if you don't have those things, that's absolutely fine. We can just do it either unweighted or just with our arms. That's cool. We'll talk about it as we go. All right? Hope we're ready to go. We're kicking off in 10 seconds. Time is just going to be on there just so we know what we're at with our hollow holds. It should take us around about sort of 5 minutes or so to get this in. Okay? So what we got first, our good mornings. First, like I said, I'm going to step in my band. If I've got my band or if I'm doing it with a plate or a dumbbell or kettlebell, my feet are going to be underneath my hips. I'm going to take my band over my shoulders. If I've got my weight, I'm going to hold it just in front. I'm going to go soft knees, push my bum back, feel that stretch in the back of my legs, and then we're standing tall. Okay, I'm going to go slow on the way down, and I can squeeze my bum as I stand up at the top. Okay, just into there. So I'm focusing on keeping my chest up nice and tall. I don't want to drop over and see any flexion through my spine. So I'm trying to maintain as much of a sort of neutral position here, that slight arch in my back as I can. I think that's 8, 9, and last one, 10, there we go. Okay, band off. Like I said, I'm going to use my pipe for my shoulder rotation, so just like my previously pass-throughs. So I'm going to be going hands nice and wide, arms are going to stay straight the whole time, and I go over and back, just letting it open up my shoulder as I move through. Nice and easy. Obviously the goal here is to make it feel like obviously a stretch. So if it feels easy with your hands this wide, take them in a little bit narrower. I would always use the phrase, I want it to feel kind of sticky, okay, where I can still move and keep my arms moving, but my arms stay straight, but I'm not getting stuck completely anywhere at any point. I can just keep moving through nice and steady. Had a lot of pressing yesterday with our push-ups and thrusters. So it's good to open up those shoulders again. I bet they're feeling a bit tender. Okay, cool. Right, 30 seconds in our hollow hold, first of all. Now I'm going to do my first one tucked. Could have been good to start on 2 minutes, that would have been nice. But we're going to wait until 2:05. Are we ready? And off we go. So I'm pushing my lower back into the floor. Hello. I'm doing it weighted with a dog. That was lovely. Bring it back. Pushing my lower back into the floor and pulling my shoulders up and trying to get my bum off the ground as well. Okay, so I'm squeezing my abs as tight as I can. We've got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, cool, 1 round done. Like I said, nice and steady, just moving. So I'm gonna go back now to my band, ready for my good mornings. Okay, so again, feet underneath my hips, got those soft knees, and I'm gonna be moving through. Just control on the way down. Feel that stretch in the back of my legs, and then stand it up. Obviously a little bit of mobility work, just putting a little bit more range in those hamstrings. Adding the load, or the band that I've got, is obviously strengthening in those lengthened positions as well. Okay, so it's really nice to do. Again, that's 8, 2 to go. And stand. And into that. Whew. Lighten up the hamstrings, those are. Okay, back on our rotations then. So again, hands nice and wide, arms stay straight. I'm over and behind. Nice and steady. If you can, try and bring those hands a little bit narrower, make it a little bit harder than that first round. That'd be good. Again, like I said before, just to open up that shoulder properly. Obviously ready for those ground overheads we've got later on. Okay, whether you're doing it with your plate, dumbbell or kettlebell, we're all going to be going overhead. So make sure our arms stay in a nice position for that. Cool, and last one. Over, and there we go. Okay, another round of our hollow holds. Okay, so we're going to start on 435. So same again. I'm going to tuck in, squeeze my abs nice and tight. I pull my shoulders off. If I do want to make it harder, I can go hands above head and hold here. If I do make it harder though, still make sure I'm pulling my shoulders off and my lower back stays in contact with the ground. I don't want to lose that tension just because I'm extending out. Got to stay squeezed in. 3, and rest. Rest there. Cool. Okay, last round then. Last round we got. All right, so back on our band, or load, whatever you have. Stand in once more. Shoulder width on our feet. Slight bend in the knee. I just control on the way down. Obviously, again, on those ground overhead we got today, it's that hinge movement. Okay, so we're going to be doing this same kind of thing. Obviously, I'm just being a little more powerful. I'm going to be extending up overhead. So hopefully we should be ready to hit this workout. 8, 9, and last one, 10. There it is. Cool. Okay. Pipe or rotations once again for the final time. If we can go hands even narrower, that'd be amazing. As our hands start to get narrower though, always make sure that I'm squeezing my abs nice and tight, not letting my chest flare open, squeezing that in, which again will just allow me to open up that shoulder even more. Okay. 6, 7, 8. There it is. 2 to go. 9. And last one. And 10. Okay, cool. Nice going. Right, final time. Final time on our hollow holds then. Again, I'll wait till 5 past. So 7:05. Ready to go? Here we go, last one. So again, I'm squeezing in again. If I want to make it harder, hands can go overhead. Maybe I take 1 foot out as well. I squeeze nice and tight. You can see me just start shaking. Halfway. So again, I'm squeezing my bum here as well if my leg's extended. And I'm trying to squeeze my leg straight, point my toe as well. And rest there. Oh, rough. I'm about to get bombarded with dogs then, so it's good that we stopped there. Okay, cool. So that's our 3 sets done. Pause video now if you need to grab a drink, if you need to just get your stuff out ready for our workout, and I'll see you back in a second. All right, team, hope we're back and we're ready to go. We should be feeling nice and warm. So, crank the music up, get yourself ready. We've got AMRAP 7 minutes. Okay, so as many rounds as possible in 7 minutes of our 14 sit-ups and then 14 ground overhead. As you can see today, I'm going to be using my dumbbell and I'm going to be going through alternating dumbbell snatches. Okay, so try and keep up. We're going to be going in 10 seconds, starting on our sit-ups. Okay, we've got 14 of those to start with. We're going to go nice and steady, trying to maintain a reasonably high pace throughout. Okay, so feet together. I've got my ab mat here. I'm going to lie back down, touch the floor behind my head, and then sit all the way tall. 2, 3. I'm thinking about throwing my arms forward. Okay, giving myself that momentum to be able to sit up nice and fast. What I want you to think about doing is as I sit up, although my shoulders still come in front of my hips, I'm not rounding over. I'm not curling myself up here. I think that's 14, there we go. Okay. So, like I said, snatches, if you've got your plate, ground overhead, if you've got your kettlebell, you're doing your swings, but we're thinking about that nice hinge position, I'm jumping up, and then placing the dumbbell overhead. Primi, not now. I'm in competition, Primi. Don't do that to me. I'm racing the thousands of people at home following along. For the millions of fans that come here to watch me work out. I've now lost count. Hopefully Liam's counting for me. That's 9, okay, cool. As I'm going through these snatches, cleans, ground overhead, whatever you got, make sure my back stays nice and flat throughout. Last one. There we go, there we have it. Okay, I was hindered a little bit there. We're going to try and speed up a bit. Okay, back to our sit-ups then. Same things apply. Throwing those arms forwards, nice and fast, to sit myself up. I know some of you sit-up ninjas are going to be racing away at this point, but we're going to go nice and steady. I think it's one more. That's 14, there we go. Okay, snatches again, like I said, back stays nice and flat. I'm feeling it in the back of my legs. I don't want to be feeling this through my back. And I'm going to be swapping up the floor each time. You notice as I finish, I take that brief pause at the top to make sure I'm in that stacked position. It's 11. Okay, last 2. And there we go. Okay, we were a little quicker that time, that was good. Okay, back to it then, here we go. Sit-ups again. Should be going fast here. We're halfway through. Nice, that's our halfway mark. So again, we're sitting up nice and tall. Reaching in front, just tapping in front of my toes. Again, last one. Good, there we have it. Okay, snatches again. Here we go. Straight in, straight through. 2. Think about punching up hard at the top. I'm squeezing my ribs down. Coming up to our halfway. There it is. Okay, keep pushing through, keep pushing through. Not long left of the workout. Good. Here we go. Last 2 then. 13 and 14. There it is. Okay, wicked. We're speeding up each round. That's exactly what we want. Last 2 minutes or so. Keep going, keep going. Good, that's halfway through. Remember, we're throwing those arms as hard as we can. Imagine I'm throwing a football as far as possible. And last one. There it is. Okay, last little bit. We'll probably get one more round if we can, or at least the sit-ups done. As much as possible, let's go. Think about this timing of these as well. So remember, my legs drive up before my arm pulls. Okay, that's the idea here. I'm keeping that dumbbell nice and close to me. Again, just to make it a little bit easier, more efficient on the way up. I have lost count on this one. I think I'm on 11, 12, 2 to go, 13, and 14. There it is. Okay, like I said, we should be able to get these sit-ups in. We're less than a minute now. Big sprint finish. Here we go, quick, quick, quick. That's it, last 20 seconds. Go, go, go. Last one for me. 15, there it is. Last 10, we'll get a few snatches in. Here we go. All the way into the end. 2, and time. 4, there it is. I think it was 5, 4, nearly 5. We'll have to go back through and watch, adjudicator, judge, that kind of thing. Guys, 7 minutes there, short and sharp. That was a good one. I like that combination of that hip opening and hip closing of our sit-up. It's a good one. So, take a couple minutes, pause the video, obviously grab a drink, and I'll see you back ready for our finisher. Right, team, here we go then, ready for our finisher. I hope you enjoyed that workout. It was a good one. Short and sharp, like I said, just 7 minutes, in and out, good to go. All we've got to do now is another 5 minutes, easy. So we're going to do every minute on a minute for 5 minutes. We've got 3 hollow rocks, 3 tuck-ups, 3 of our flutter kicks, which I'll show you what they look like in a minute, 3 tuck-ups again, and then 3 hollow hops to finish. So a nice little up and down of our movements, okay? So we're going to be going in 10 seconds, okay? At some point. Cheers, thank you. So I'm going to lie myself on the floor. We've got 3 hollow rocks to start. So we're in that hollow position like we were in for our warm-up. 1, 2, 3, straight into my tuck-ups. 2, 3. Then my flutter kicks. So I'm going to go hands across my chest, in and out. 2, 3. That's 3 on each side. Tuck-ups again. 3, and then my hollow rocks. And 3. There it is. Nice and easy, okay? On this next round, we're going to do a scaled variation of that flutter kicks. which is obviously our hands only, okay? Obviously going out with our legs holding that extended is pretty challenging. So we'll be able to tuck our knees in on this one and go just our arms overhead instead. Okay, just to make it a little bit easier if we need to, all right? Okay, starting again with our hollow rocks once more. Off we go, round number 2. 3, into my tuck-ups. 3, so then my tucked one, I keep my knees in, hands go overhead, and I go forward and back. Again, 3 on each side. I'm squeezing those abs tight. Back into my tuck-ups. And then my hollow rocks. There it is. 2 done. 3 to go. Dan's doing a sterling job of keeping the dogs at bay. Now he's doing the opposite. Great. All right, okay. Same again, same as our first one, okay? We're gonna do our feet this time with our flutter kicks. The whole time we're maintaining that nice dish of our hollow. Here we go. Into our tuck-ups for 3. Then our flutter kicks. 1. Back to tuck-ups. Whew. Tell you, everyone, guaranteed, will have abs of steel after this. Maybe guaranteed. Side note, maybe not. Anyway, with 3 down, we've got 2 to go. Enjoy this nice rest. Obviously, if we need to sort of scale it back, maybe do our hollow rocks tucked, that's absolutely fine. Those tuck-ups can also be sit-ups, all do the same thing. If you're an absolute ninja, try V-ups. I'm not gonna be, so go for it. Okay, here we go, number 4, hollow rocks again. Into our tuck-ups. Kicks. Tuck-ups again. And then last time for our rocks. Oh, definitely getting tough now. 1 to go though, 1 to go, okay? And then in 5 minutes, we've done a killer ab session.
Maybe we should bring Bobby in to demonstrate.
Oh yeah. Bobby Bruce should be back in. I remember from our gymnastics classes, absolute machine on these course starters, finishes that we did. Tough one. Definitely better than I could ever do, that's for sure. Okay, here it is then, our last one. Okay, maintain those positions. Off we go. Oh, that is tough. I'll tell you what, that takes 5 minutes. Do that every morning. You'll be a machine. You'll be a machine. Okay, team, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, like I said, good session there. I thought lots of cool work in there. Great, ready for the weekend, that kind of thing. Okay, I hope you enjoy following along and you have a great Friday and it leads you nicely into the weekend. And then we'll see you back here on Monday.